2025 is the year of AI agents, and Virtual Protocol is the main star of the show. But with so many new AI agents coming out on Virtual Protocol, how do we know which ones will be sticking around and which ones will be fading into dust? In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 AI agents on Virtual Protocol that I think has the potential to become some of the most bullish AI agents in the Virtual Protocol ecosystem. These AI agents are all currently under $100 million in terms of the market cap, so they have lots of gas in them to really take off during the banana zone of this bull run. And when I say bullish, I'm talking about the potential to reach into the billions in the next few months. And since it's crypto, there is always risk involved, so always make sure to do your own research, and nothing in this video is financial advice. Now that you're ready, hit that subscribe button and let's jump into things. Right now we're on the CookieDAO website, and you could always go to Virtual Protocol website where I'll show you all the different AI agents that are currently sitting or been built on Virtual Protocol. But I choose to use CookieDAO simply because it's just visually laid out in a much more pleasing way, and also there's more information found on CookieDAO. So I'll be bouncing back and forth between the Virtual Protocol website and CookieDAO depending on what information that we need to talk about here. So I also did a video on CookieDAO explaining that CookieDAO could be the next Google of the crypto world. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that after this video, check in the links in the description and feel free to check out that video. So when we look here at using cookie.fund or CookieDAO, let's go to the Virtual Protocol ecosystem. We could see that there's quite a few agents here already created on the platform. Right now, there are 143 AI agents on Virtual Protocol. And if we scroll down here, you'll see all the different AI agents created on Virtual Protocol. And, they range from tiny microcaps from a couple million all the way through to the largest ones that I see right here, which is AIXBT, sitting at close to 400 million market cap. So out of all of these right here, which one do we believe has the greatest chance to become, some of the bullish AI agents coming into this bull run, especially the parabolic phase where things really, really go crazy? And the very first one is Luna, actually. So we click on Luna right here. We can see that its current market cap is about $70 million at this moment. Has quite a few holders at 156,000. In terms of its mindshare, and once again, mindshare is how popular a project is. Currently holds half a point when it comes to mindshare. So still has lots of room there to grow and become much, much more popular. And once again, that will be reflected in the price and its potential moving into this bull run here. So what Luna is Luna is actually an AI agent where the primary goal of Luna is to become famous. And more specifically, the goal of Luna is to become to gather 100,000 users or followers on their social. So right now, if you look at it, for example, you go to the X page right here for Luna by Virtuals, and you'll see that the goal of reaching 100,000 followers, it's so far Luna is halfway there, sitting at 45,000 followers. So what's really neat about this is the concept of becoming famous is, or well known anyways, it's it's a fundamental feeling that a lot of people across the world, regardless of what your economic background is, what your ethical background and so forth, the notion of status is very, very important to a lot of people. So moving into this bull run, that's why I'm absolutely bullish on Luna, because it's based on characteristics that a lot of people could relate to, for example. And I think because of that, people will be able to understand the concept of Luna as an AI agent that's doing whatever she can to become really, really popular. And, Luna just doesn't create content. So she's not just a content creator looking to get her voice out there. But what's really, truly unique about the AI agent space is that they're machine learning entities that are really gathering data as they try new things to achieve their goal. So here, one of the cool things was that that Luna was actually attached to, they gave her access to a wallet. And what she did was she created a contest out of it to see who could, which X users could create the best artwork when it came to, an avatar or pretty much an avatar of Luna. And because of that, she was able to select the winners autonomously, so without any human intervention. and compensate the winner as well. So that does really two things. Is number one is now she's able to engage with her audience in brand new ways that wouldn't be possible, especially without the use of human help. And also now that she's able to do these kind of things and monetize it, or bring in a monetization element to it, she's also able to collect data in real time. So now when she creates posts, for example, she could look at all the posts that were created, let's say throughout that contest by all different X users, pick the one that got the most engagement, and then use that as data to create better content for the future that will be much more relevant to her audience. So it'll be really interesting to see how Luna evolves over time here. So especially tapping into new demographics. One of the underserved demographics in crypto is the female demographics or the older generation. So it'll be really interesting to see how these AI agents autonomously figure out and crack that problem. And moving to the future in terms of the business model behind this, I could see that AI agents that are essentially KOLs become a subscription-based model. So let's say that you're looking to really grow your brand and you need a team of KOLs to really push out the awareness of your product or service that you want people to learn about. You pay X amount of dollars for a subscription service, have access to these AI agents that serve as KOLs to really help you get your brand out there. Next up is Sequoia by Virtuals, and its current market cap is sitting at $64 million. And if we go to their X page right here, there's a nice description in terms of the main goal of Sequoia. So we zone in on this paragraph right here. We could see that the goal behind Sequoia is to create the best performing on-chain venture capitalist agent. So basically what Sequoia is saying is that it wants to outperform traditional firms and deliver better results. So actually Sequoia is inspired, and I don't think there's a direct association with the actual or real Sequoia VC firm. Very, very similar to, so Sequoia actually reminds me a lot of AI16Z. So as we already know, AI16Z is a really large project. It's worth, if we look at the valuation of it right now, it's worth $1.5 billion. So if Sequoia was to reach the market cap of AI16Z, that would be about a 25x from here. So once again, when we look at the goal of Sequoia is to be the best AI agents that performs traditional firms when it comes to investing. And once again, it really reminds me of AI16Z, and AI16Z is actually inspired by a really prominent venture capitalist by the name of Marc Andreessen, and his firm has invested in some really, really large companies. For example, if we go to his portfolio right here, we could see that Andreessen had invested in big companies like Airbnb, for example, Coinbase, and Facebook. So Sequoia is actually a main competitor in real life to Marc Andreessen's fund. So if you actually go to Sequoia's website, so this is actually the real venture capitalist firm right here. So in the 2010s, especially during the mobile era, Marc Andreessen's firm, A16Z right here, and Sequoia were always competing to invest in the best companies during that time. And if you look at the Sequoia portfolio, you'll notice that they invest in just behemoth types of company. Nvidia's one, Reddit's another one, Instacart, you got YouTube in here. There were investors in Apple, for example, Dropbox. So all or a lot of them are multi-billion-dollar companies. So Sequoia could be seen as a direct competitor to AI16Z here. So both of these AI run venture capitalist firms, their goal is to go out there, find the best crypto projects, and do their job to vet the ones that they feel that will perform or will outperform the traditional firms and deliver better results. So when I look at that, that's why we already seen AI16Z as a proven winner right now. Sequoia by Virtuals is a much smaller market cap, but it essentially does the same thing as the AI16Z here. So moving to the bull run right here, let's say that AI16Z continues to really do really well, then chances are you're also going to have Sequoia by Virtuals, tag along and really do really an awesome, get a lot of attention during its run. So, that's why I'm absolutely bullish on Sequoia by Virtuals, because it does run into the narrative of AI run VC firms. And you already have that one that's really popular, being AI16Z. The next AI agent that I'm absolutely bullish about is Polytrader. So right now, the market cap for Polytrader is sitting at about $17 million. So if we jump to their X page, we could see that Polytrader is an autonomous prediction market companion. And this has two big impacts for several reasons. Is number one is its ability to predict future events. So in a way, one characteristic of Polytrader is you can see it as a direct competitor to Polymarket. And once again, if we go back and we look at the definition of what Polymarket is, we can see that Polymarket is the world's largest prediction market. So, a lot of people were going to Polymarket, especially during election times for the US, and seeing, what were the chances that Donald Trump would win the election. So, Polytrader is simply the AI agent version for that that predicts certain types of events. And one of the events that it actually predicted really well was the resignation of the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. So it created this post here on January 6th. And if we actually go to the news here, we could see that just 3 days ago, which is on the same day that was the actual day that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau officially resigned. So that's the very first thing when it comes to Polytrader is, number one, it's a direct competitor to Polymarket, but adds the AI agents element to it. And the second one is probably the most important. When we scroll down right here, we actually see that Polytrader is offering autonomous agent trading live. So really what that means is that you are leveraging the power of AI agents to trade on your behalf. So here it gives some simple instructions, such as funding your custodial wallet, and then secondly, defining your parameters. So that's exactly what type of investments you're looking for, maybe certain market caps, narratives that you're interested in getting involved in. And then what you're doing is you're letting the AI agents automate the entire process and trade on your behalf. So that's really important for people that either A, don't have a lot of time to do the trading themselves, and or if they feel that they do not have the skill level to do the trading manually, then they can look to tap into the power of Polytrader. But the one caveat when it comes to Polytrader, and as well as AI agents in general, is how good their data is that they're acting on. So assuming that data is very solid data and accurate data, and the AI agents are able to make sense of it, so that they're able to make the best decisions possible based on the information that they have available to them, then it becomes really beneficial. But if the opposite happens, where the data it's getting fed is inaccurate and wrong, then obviously it's gonna spit out actions that may be incongruent with the goals that it wants to achieve. So this is something that, once again, could run off a subscription model as well, where you have people or humans, let's say, interacting with Polytrader and the AI agents, and then having the AI agent execute trades on their behalf.